gonna join Pink Patty as she goes on adventures all through the day. Come and meet her dog pal. He's a faithful friend. Ruff, ruff. Come and learn about Jesus all along the way. Boom, baba, boom, baba, boom, boom, boom. Boom, baba, boom, baba, boom, boom, boom. Boom, baba, boom, baba, boom, boom, boom. That's all I have to say.
Oh, hi boys and girls. Pink Patty here. Guess what time it is? That's right, it's time for another episode of Pink Patty and Pal. Boy, time has sure been flying by, hasn't it? We're going to have so much fun today. We've got a craft, just like always, and we're going to have our Bible story. Oh, and today, guess what we're learning about? We're learning about trust and about how we have to have faith and trust God. And, oh, don't forget this, Survivalist Joe will be here too. We've got a big adventure planned, and we're so excited to spend the day with you. Come on, let's go.
Our memory verse today is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean to your own understanding. Wow, I really gotta practice that, especially whenever that cat gets too close to me.
I wonder where Miss Patty could be. She's not in her house. Miss Patty! Miss Patty!
Oh, hi, pal.
Oh, hi. How are you, Ollie?
I'm
Miss
doing
Patty!
good. Can you not find Miss Patty?
No, I can't find her anywhere, and I need to find her.
That's weird. I wonder where she is.
I don't know, but I need her.
Why do you need her?
Well, I've got work that I always do every week, and I earn money. I mowed about 5 acres yesterday, and I earned this $1.
Wow. Good
Yeah.
job, pal.
Yeah, well, I need to put it in the bank. So I went to the bank, but they don't allow dogs in the bank, you know?
Oh, I guess I understand.
Even if I wear clothes like this, they still won't allow me in the bank.
Well, I guess if you really want, pal, I can take it for you.
You could?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would be wonderful, but where do you bank at?
The same place you do.
Oh, okay. Well, should I trust Ollie with my money? I can always trust Miss Patty. Well, I guess it's a good idea. Sure, Ollie. I would
Okay.
really like that. Would you help me?
Yeah. Get your dollar.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that should be good. Well, thank you. I guess I need to still find Miss Patty. And if
Okay.
you see her, you can tell her.
Okay, bye, pal.
All right,
I'll
bye-bye.
put this in the bank today.
Okay. Well, I've never done that before, but Ollie is a good friend, so I guess everything's fine.
Hi, boys and girls. You know what time it is? That's right, it's Bible story time. Do you remember what we were talking about today? You got it. We're talking about trust. And when I was trying to think of a good story from the Bible about trust, I got to thinking about Abraham and his son Isaac. So I thought we would look at that story today. And we can find that story in the book of Genesis, which is the very first book of the Bible. Now, many, many years ago, God had decided to build a great nation so that this nation could follow him and bless the world. And he chose Abraham as the man who would begin this nation. Have you ever tried to count the stars in the sky? There's a bunch of them, aren't they? And there's no way to count them all. That's what God told Abraham. He said that counting his descendants would be like trying to count the stars. He would have so many grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren and great-great-great-grandchildren that no one could even count them. Abraham believed God, but as the years went by, he and his wife Sarah began to wonder how God was going to make this happen. They were getting older and older, and still they didn't have any children together. And that's where our story picks up. Now Sarah, Abraham's wife, had borne him no children, and she had an Egyptian maid whose name was Hagar. So Sarai said to Abram, "Now behold, the Lord has prevented me from bearing children. Please go in to my maid, and perhaps I will obtain children through her." So with Sarai's encouragement, Abraham went to Hagar, and they had a baby. They didn't trust God that he was going to do what he said he would, so they took matters into their own hands. Now, after Sarah's maid Hagar had had the baby, Sarah became jealous and treated Hagar cruelly. In desperation, Hagar fled from Sarah and Abraham into the wilderness. Now the angel of the Lord found her by a spring of water in the wilderness, and he said, "Hagar, Sarah's maid, where have you come from, and where are you going?" And she said, "I am fleeing from the presence of my mistress Sarah." Then the angel of the Lord said to her, "Return to your mistress and submit yourself to her authority." Moreover, the angel of the Lord said to her, "I will greatly multiply your descendants, so that they will be too many to count." So Hagar bore Abraham a son, and Abraham called the name of his son whom Hagar bore Ishmael. Abraham was 86 years old when Hagar bore Ishmael to him, and Ishmael grew up living with his father Abraham. Now the Lord visited Abraham under the oaks of Mamre. He said, "I will surely return to you at this time next year, and behold, Sarah your wife will have a son." The Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh, saying, 'Shall I indeed bear a child when I am so old? Is anything too difficult for the Lord?" The Lord did for Sarah as he had promised. So Sarah conceived and had a son while Abraham was in his old age, at the appointed time of which God had spoken to him. Abraham called the name of his son who was born to him, who Sarah bore to him, Isaac. Now it came about after these things that God tested Abraham and said to him, "Abraham," and he said, "Here I am." He said, "Take now your son, your only son whom you love, Isaac, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I will tell you." So Abraham rose early in the morning and saddled his donkey and took 2 of his young men with him and Isaac his son. And he split wood for the burnt offering and arose and went to the place of which God had told him. As they approached the mountain, the 2 servants and donkey were left behind. Isaac asked, "Behold, the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" Abraham said, "God will provide for himself the lamb for the burnt offering, my son." So the 2 of them walked on together. Then they came to the place of which God had told him, and Abraham built the altar there and arranged the wood and bound his son Isaac and laid him on the altar on top of the wood. Abraham stretched out his hand, and he took the knife to slay his son. But the angel of the Lord called to him from heaven and said, "Abraham, Abraham!" And he said, "Here I am." He said, "Do not stretch out your hand against the lad, and do nothing to him. For now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me." Then Abraham raised his eyes and looked, and behold, behind him a ram caught in the thicket by his horns. And Abraham went and took the ram and offered him up for a burnt offering in the place of his son. Abraham called the name of that place, "The Lord will provide," as it is said to this day, "In the mount of the Lord it will be provided." So you see, when our story started, Abraham and Sarah weren't trusting God that he would do what he said, and they tried to do things their own way. But God, he still did exactly what he promised, and he gave them a little baby of their own, their son Isaac. And then he put Abraham to the test. And Abraham trusted God, even though he wasn't really sure what God was going to do. Still, Abraham took his son and did everything that God had told him. And God, He didn't want to kill Isaac. He just wanted to see if Abraham loved him more than anything. And of course, Abraham did. Wow. That took a lot of trust and faith on Abraham's part, didn't it? He trusted God that no matter what, he would make everything okay. And you can trust God like that too. We are so lucky to have a God that loves us so much, and he wants us to trust him for everything because he's always there to help us. Well, that's all for today, boys and girls. I'll see you later. Later, taters.
Excuse me, I would like to straighten out some recent rumors. I have not hired a robot to look for my hamster, nor have I hired a robot to look for my cat. I do not know who is behind this robot story, but it is not me. I did hire a private detective who never found my hamster or my cat. I am desperate to find them. They have been out of the house for weeks. Please help me.
I mowed an acre and earned a quarter. I'll write that down. That is $1.50.
Pal.
Hi, Patty. How are you?
I'm good. What you up to?
Well, I'm adding up to see how much money I've got.
Well, I know you've been working hard lately.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I've been leading a really rough dog's life.
Oh, you poor little thing.
Yeah.
Well,
But I've got big plans for my money. I'm going to have so much fun with everything.
okay. So
I'm saving up for a car.
saving up for a car.
Yeah, I'm
Gee.
tired of walking everywhere I go.
Do you have your driver's license, pal?
Well, no, but I'll try to get them.
Oh, well, I hope so before you start driving. That would be a
Yeah,
good thing.
yeah. I was looking for you earlier today.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was gonna get you to make a deposit, but I saw Ollie, so
Oh,
anyway. Yeah.
Okay. So did Ollie take care of that for you?
Oh yeah, he took care of it. So
Oh.
they won't let dogs go in the bank, you know.
Yeah, I did kind of know that. Then.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Seems wrong, but
Oh, well, what's a dog to do,
I
right?
know.
Well, I just came from Ollie's.
Oh yeah, what was he up to?
Well, he had been to town, and you will not believe he's doing some more work on his treehouse. You wouldn't believe what he had today.
What did he have?
He had a really cool saw that he was using. So I
A
went
cool
over.
saw.
Yeah, it was like orange, and it was like I guess you call it a jigsaw. And he was cutting wood. He said
Oh
he just
no!
what's the matter, pal? He got it when
Do
he
you
was
know
in-
how much those cost? $1. Do you know how much money I gave him to deposit? $1.
now.
No!
Pal.
I've been robbed! Help! Someone dial
Pal.
911!
Now,
Someone dial 911! Oh!
You're being a little overdramatic again. Don't tell me that you think Ollie would take your money.
Well, he's got a new saw, doesn't he?
Well, that doesn't mean he used your money for the new saw.
Well, what else money did Ollie use?
Well, I'm sure he used his own money. Now, Ollie is your friend. You know that you can trust him to take your money to the bank. You have to have faith that he'll do the right thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Miss Patty. I'll trust him.
I know I'm right, pal. Ollie wouldn't take your money.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and finish up my math here then. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
All right. I'll
Bye.
see you later, pal. Bye.
All right. Yeah, right. He stole my $1 and he bought equipment. I'm going to show him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You wait. Can't believe he robbed me. Well, there it is, too. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it. I want to see if Ollie's home first. Make sure he's not. Ollie! Hello, Ollie!
Yeah?
Oh,
I'm inside. What do you need, pal?
well, I just thought I would come and help, Ollie. You needed some help?
Well, I guess so. I'll be out in a second.
Okay. Yeah, in a second. In a second's all it'll take me to get this saw so I can get my stuff back or my money back. Well, I certainly hope I can get my $1 back out of this saw.
Oh boy, boys and girls, it's adventure time. You won't even believe what we have in store for you today. Are you ready to find out? All right, let's go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Okay, pal, are you ready?
I'm ready!
Boys and girls, are you ready? We've got a surprise for you.
We
Guess
do?
what, pal? Yeah.
What?
We're gonna go fly past some of our friends' houses. We're gonna say hi.
Well, just as long as we don't wreck a plane.
Well, we're gonna try not to wreck.
Well, I hope so.
Well, I've been practicing, so I think it'll be fine.
Do you have your pilot's license yet?
No, I had my learner's permit.
Oh, great.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, well, hang on, 'cause
Okay.
we're coming up on our first friend's house.
All right.
I think it's gonna
Who
be
is it?
Monkey and Riley's house.
Look, you're rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you're rolling. Wow. Well, that was neat.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, wait, birds!
Oh, no, birds. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof.
Oh, that always works,
Yeah,
pal.
it does. Scares them all.
That gets rid of them.
Yeah. Oh, watch out those electric lines.
I'm trying.
No.
Oh, look, it's Cameron and Jordy's
Oh,
house.
hi, Cameron. Hi, how are you all? Oh, boy. Can't we fly a little
We
higher?
won't be able to see their houses
No,
when we fly
no.
higher.
I don't want to hit a tree, you know.
I'm not gonna hit a tree, pal.
All right.
Chill out back there. Oh, look, it's McKinley and Adelie's house.
How the
Hi, Riley. Hi.
Wow. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Ooh, I'm getting a little sick here.
No, you're fine. Oh, look, it's Tiffany and Carla's
Oh,
house.
hi, Tiffany,
Hi,
Carla. How
Tiffany.
are you
Hi,
all?
Carla.
Well, oh, is that smoke?
Oh, no, it's smoke. I thought they fixed this thing.
Oh, me too. Where are we now?
Look, it's Branson and Caleb.
Oh, hi, Branson.
Branson. Hi, Caleb.
I thought you had this plane fixed.
I told them that it was smoking. I
Oh,
thought they would fix
That
it.
is so scary.
I don't like it when it
Me
does that.
neither.
Look, it's Connor and Ella's
Oh, hi,
house.
Connor.
Hi, Connor. Hi, Ella.
Wow. Boy, oh, boy. Oh. Now we're really moving fast.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
Gotta get to the next house.
We are so close to the ground.
I hope this thing doesn't start smoking
I
again.
hope it don't hit a tree.
I'm not gonna hit a tree, pal. Have a little faith.
Oh.
You need to trust me.
Yeah. Still on the blaster.
Oh no, it's smoking again.
Stop.
It's Sadie's house.
Oh, hi, Sadie.
Sadie.
Oh, boy, boy, boy.
I wish you wouldn't do that. It scares me.
Sure is nice to see all our friends, though.
I've missed our boys and girls.
Yeah. Wow, where are we now, Miss Patty?
It's Carter's house.
Oh, hi, Carter.
Hi, Carter.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Wow. Oh, those are pretty fences.
They are, aren't they?
Oh,
Look at all the pretty yellow
so
flowers.
close to them.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, there's Braylon and Jalen's house. Hi, Braylon. Hi, Jalen. Birds, birds.
Gosh, I hate those birds. Look, it's Philip's house.
Oh, wow.
It's Trinity and Paige's
Oh, hi,
grandma.
Trinity and Paige.
Hi,
Hi, how are you all? Oh, boy. Wow, we are just flying by lots of houses.
I didn't. Cool down. You know whose house this is?
No, where are we?
It's Harrison and Maddie's house. Hi, guys. We miss you.
Wow. Oh boy. We're just making it
We
everywhere.
are.
Oh, pretty good.
This is our last house.
It is?
It is.
Okay.
You know whose house it is?
No.
It's Sydney and Carly's house.
Oh, Sydney.
Hi, guys. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Carly.
Wow.
All right, pal.
I'm ready to
I
get to
think
the
we better
ground.
get out of here before
Yeah.
we start smoking.
Bye, boys and girls.
Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.
I am a robot still in search of a hamster. It has been said that I am controlled by a cat. I just want to make sure that you know that this is untrue and a very cruel statement for those who said it. There is nothing about me that should make you think I'm controlled by a cat. Now, I must get on to my mission of finding that deadly hamster.
Well, I wonder what I can actually get out of this. Probably a quarter. Say I'm still going to be ripped off because it's used now. It's not new. Oh well. Where to put it until then? Gotta find a place.
Hey, pal.
Oh no! Here comes Miss Patty.
Hey, pal.
Oh,
What?
Hi, Miss Patty. How are you?
What you doing there, pal?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to get some rest. I'll be up tomorrow if you want to come back.
Pal.
Yeah.
Pal.
Fine.
I just came from Ollie's.
Yeah.
And he said you were there earlier. He heard you.
Oh yeah, I did. I was gonna help him do some stuff, but
when he
I had
came
to go.
out?
Yeah.
You weren't there?
Yeah, I'm trying to sleep here, Miss Patty.
And guess what else wasn't there, pal?
I bet he lost his rope he always carries around, huh?
No, his saw, his brand new saw was missing, pal. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Because, that thing you're using for a pillow over there?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was a special pillow for my head.
Guess what?
What?
That's Ollie's saw.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Miss
Pal.
Patty.
Would you like to explain?
Well, he stole it from me, so what's to explain? I gotta take it and sell it to get my dollar back.
He did not steal anything.
Yeah,
from
he
you.
did. I saw him using it, and it's new.
Just because he bought a new saw doesn't mean that he used your money to buy it with. In fact, I was just over there and I asked him if he needed me to take your money to the bank if he was too busy, and he said
He didn't
no.
have any money.
Yes,
No.
he didn't have any money.
Yes.
And do you know why he didn't have any money, pal?
Why?
Because he had already been to the bank and deposited your money.
He has?
He has.
Oh no, I've
Now.
done something terrible, Miss Patty.
Yes, you have, pal.
Go ahead, call the police. Here, take me to jail. I belong there.
I don't think it's as bad as all that, pal. I'm sure that
What have I
Ollie
done?
will understand if you take it back over there and apologize.
You think so?
I think so, and hopefully you've learned that you can trust Ollie to do things for you, just like you can trust me.
Yeah, I should have known Ollie was a good friend and wouldn't rob me blind.
Yes, you should have. Now, right now, I want you to take this back over to Ollie because he is trying to get his work done and he can't because he doesn't have a saw.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
You make sure and say you're sorry.
Okay. Well, I feel really bad. Well, oh, I wonder where Ollie is. Well, he's not around. Well, I think I'll just leave it there and, well, he'll figure it out that way. That sounds a lot better than me having to say something about it. Okay, I'm going.
Are you ready to do craft today? Well, let me see if I can finally get Pal in here to help. Pal! Oh, Pal! Oh, that's right. He was going over to Ollie's to clear up all
Oh,
that
Miss
mess.
Patty!
Oh, it's the mailman, boys and girls.
Hi there, Miss Patty.
Hi, Mr. Mailman.
How are you today?
I am wonderful. How are you today?
Guess what I've got?
Oh, I can guess what you've got.
I've got
all right.
mail.
Yes, I'm sure you have mail.
Are you ready?
I guess I'm ready.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Bills. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Patty. I've got more mail.
Okay.
And bills. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, it happens to the best of us, Miss Patty.
I
Oh,
suppose.
I've got more mail.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go. And more bills. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, well. I'm sorry, Miss Patty.
It's okay. I'm used to it by now, Mr. Mailman.
Oh, I've got one more mail for
Oh,
you.
boy.
How to make stars. Miss
Yeah.
Patty, can you make stars?
Well, we're going to try to make some stars today because
Wow.
in our Bible story, we learned that God promised Abraham that he would make his descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky.
Wow. And you're going to make a star?
We're going to try to make a star.
Wow. Stars are so little. How are you going to make one so
Well,
small?
our star is going to be a little bit bigger than that. And the ones up there are probably, they're so far away, they're really not as little as they look from down here.
Oh. Well, that makes a lot of
I
sense.
thought it might.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Huh.
we are going to, this is a simple one, boys and girls. Just
What?
construction paper, and I chose yellow because I think yellow is a good color for a star, and a pair of scissors. So that's pretty simple, right?
Oh, you want me to help?
Well, of course.
Oh. Okay.
I think you can do this. If you can make a,
But Miss Patty, stars are so small.
but we're going to
I
make a bigger star, Mr. Mailman, and I think if you can
How
somehow make.
If they're way up in the sky, how are we going to get them up there?
No, these are stars you can just you can hang on your wall in your house.
Oh, they're like craft stars.
Craft stars, right.
Oh, I'm good at
And-
making craft stars, Miss Patty.
I thought you might be.
Oh, yeah.
Because, as I was trying to say, I'm pretty sure if you can make a t-shirt out of a boat, you should be able to make a star.
Well, Miss Patty, that was an accident, but no.
Well, we'll see how this goes, okay? So here's your piece of construction paper. Everybody got their construction paper? If you don't have construction paper, you could use just a regular piece of paper. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, you don't need your scissors quite yet.
Oh, okay.
So lay your scissors aside. Now you're going to take your construction paper and you're going to fold it in half.
Okay.
So, in half.
Done.
See, that was easy.
It was.
Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half again, but you don't have to crease it really hard. This is just to make a mark so we can tell how to make the next fold. So
Okay.
you're folded in half again, boys and girls.
I'm done.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, now with your folded half at the top, you're going to take your right-hand corner and you're going to fold it over to the crease that we just made in the middle of that half.
Ooh, boy. And then we crease it?
Yep, and then you're going to
Okay.
fold it down. Okay? And then you should have something that looks like this with this little dog ear up at the top.
Oh, like these.
Right.
It's part of my outfit.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lovely hat you have.
Thank you.
So you're going to turn that dog ear down over the edge.
Okay.
And it'll look just like that, boys and girls. Just like that, Mr. Mailman.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So put it back down on the table. Okay? And then you're going to fold that side over to line up with the other side.
Okay.
So, on one
Look,
side.
Miss Patty, mine's an airplane.
No, it's not an airplane. We're
No?
making a star.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So on
Well, they're
one
both
side,
in the sky.
listen, on one side it'll look like this. You'll have this, and then on the other side it'll have the straight across. Okay. You'll see the
Okay.
fold that's straight.
Yeah.
So that's the side you want to turn towards you.
Okay.
Then you're going to take your scissors take your scissors, boys and girls, and you're going to cut a pretty sharp angle up like this.
All the way?
All the way.
Okay.
Okay, and if we did everything right, when we fold it out, we should have a star. See, boys and girls?
Well, Miss Patty, look at the time. I gotta go
That's a good star.
deliver more mail. I'll see you later, Miss Patty.
Okay, I'll show the boys and girls your star. Well, I guess it kind of looks like a star. Maybe next week. Oh well, boys and girls. Send me a picture of your stars. Let's see how they turned out. I bet you can do better than Mr. Mailman. Later, taters.
I wonder where that salt is. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I thought I looked there before. I must have just overlooked it, I guess. That's so weird. Well, I guess I found it now.
Ollie.
Oh, hey, Pink Patty.
Hey, Ollie. Huh. I see that Pal returned the saw.
Yep, I found it. Finally.
Found it?
Yeah.
Pal returned it.
No, Pal was never here. I
But
found it right there.
I'm so confused. Pal had come over earlier and taken your saw because he thought you took his money and didn't deposit it, but instead bought the saw. And so he came over and took the saw so he could sell it and get his money back. And I told him to bring it back over here to you, and he was supposed to tell you what he had done and apologize. So you never saw Pal?
No, I can't believe Pal took the saw.
Yeah, apparently he decided he couldn't trust you to deposit his money, but that dog, he just promised me that he took care of this. I tell you what, Ollie, I am going to go and I'm going to find out what's going on, and I'm going to send him back over here to apologize to you.
Well, I guess that's fine.
Okay, well, I'll send him back over here in a little bit.
Okay, bye, Pink Patty.
Bye, Ollie. Sorry.
That is so unlike Pal to have taken my saw like that. I can't believe he didn't trust me. Well, now I can get back to adding my money. I'm glad I got that over with. That was a lot easier than I expected. Okay, let's see, $1.75.
Hey, Pal.
Oh, hi, Miss Patty.
So, did you get everything squared away with Ollie?
Oh, yeah, he got his saw back all right.
You took his saw back and you told him that you were sorry.
Well, I took his saw back for him. Yeah, he got his saw back. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to know
Working
that.
on my dollars again here.
Uh-huh. Well, you know what's interesting about this situation?
Well, I is figuring up $1.50.
No.
And I got ripped off, I think, on that loan I did for 50 cents. I think I couldn't charge $1.
Well, you might be right, but that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Guess where I just came from?
The grocery?
Nope. Guess again.
Where?
I just came from Ollie's.
Oh, well, how's this project going?
Well, his project's going better now that he got his saw back.
Yeah, I'm glad I returned that for him.
But here's the problem.
Problem?
Mhm.
What problem?
When I asked him about, you bringing the saw back and whether you apologized,
Oh,
he didn't even know that you had the saw. He had come out and just assumed that he found the saw, that he had misplaced it, and found it again.
well, I returned it. I didn't really see Ollie. He just wasn't there, so I just left it on his porch. I thought that would work. He just wanted the saw back, right?
Now, pal, when we do something wrong, we need to take responsibility.
Oh, I know, Miss Patty. I just couldn't bear to tell him what I'd done. I felt so ashamed of myself.
Do you know what I think, pal?
Not only did I steal it, but I didn't even trust a good friend, Ollie.
That's right. And I think that if you don't go to Ollie and tell him what you did and apologize, that you are going to be really sad.
Miss Patty? Miss Patty?
Yes.
Would
pal.
you go to Ollie's and do it for me?
No, we can't do that either.
We can't?
You have to take responsibility. I didn't take the saw. You took the saw. I trust Ollie. You were the one that didn't trust Ollie. So
Oh.
you have to go make it right with Ollie.
You're right, Miss Patty. I'll go over there and do it right now.
Okay, I expect you better. And I'll be talking to Ollie to make sure.
All right, I'll do it for sure this time.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good boy, pal.
Bye, Pink Patty.
Bye, pal.
Well, I think I'll wait out here on Ollie. I'll holler for him and see if he's around. Ollie! Hello? Ollie? Well, he must not be here. Maybe another time.
Oh, hi, pal.
Oh, hi, Ollie.
Hi.
I guess you heard what I did.
Yeah, Pink Patty said that you were gonna come back over and apologize.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I took your saw because I thought you didn't take my money to the bank. I feel terrible. Will you forgive me?
I forgive you, pal. It's okay.
I should have known I could trust you, and I didn't, and I feel really bad about not trusting you.
It's okay, pal. I understand.
Well, thank you. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, okay. If you're sure, well, it's a really nice saw.
Yeah, it is a nice saw, and it helps me get my treehouse done.
I was going to add on to my doghouse with it, and then, well, you know the story.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, well, thanks for being nice to me.
You're fine.
I know I can always trust you, Ollie.
Okay, pal.
All
Well,
right.
thank you for apologizing.
Well, you're welcome.
I'll see you later, pal.
All right, bye. Wow, that went better than I expected. Who would have thought he would forgive me? I didn't even trust him to forgive me. Oh boy, I got a lot to learn about this trust and forgiveness.
Hi, boys and girls. Guess what time it is? That's right. It's time to find out what Survivalist Joe is up to today. I hope he's not tangling with that Sasquatch again. See you later.
Okay guys, I'm Survivalist Joe, and today we are going to Maximus Crawdad's house, and we're going to be asking him to come with us back to the Appalachian Mountains. I know I said that I'd never go back, but I can't get it out of my head that Bigfoot was that close to me, and I'm trying. I have to catch him. So I've figured out where his house is. It's this house right here. It's pretty nice. So guys, I'm gonna try and get him to come back with me to the Appalachian Mountains. So let me knock here. Maximus!
Yeah, who is it? Hurry!
Maximus!
This should be... Oh! Survivalist Joe! Oh, how are you doing, son?
I'm doing good. How are you, Maximus?
Well, leg is pretty stoved up.
Well, you know how we went to the Appalachian Mountains, right? Well, I know there was a Sasquatch there, and I'll have to go back. I was wondering if you would go with me.
Son, I'd love to. It'd be nothing better I love to do than find another Sasquatch. But, truth is, I stoved up my leg. Oh. I can barely go. So, I just can't go with you. I gotta get back. I got supper on. And
Maximus, please. Maximus, come back. Please. Can you train me or something? We'll have to find the Sasquatch.
Son, I'm having possum tonight for supper. I can't pass up on possum. to help you find some Sasquatch. I found so many Sasquatches. I wish I helped this lad. Oh, it just went out again. I gotta go.
Maximus, please, I'm begging you. Please teach me how to find a Sasquatch. You're the best at what you do.
I can't go with you, son.
Okay?
I'll tell you what. You want to learn how to catch Sasquatch?
Yes, I do.
All right. I'll train you.
Okay, thank you, Maximus.
All right. You get back with me in the morning. You meet me over in the big city,
Okay?
and we'll get our training started.
Okay.
All right, I gotta go eat my possum, son.
Guys, I can't believe I just did this. I'm going to learn from the world's greatest Sasquatch hunter how to find and catch a Sasquatch. It's going to be quite amazing, guys. I cannot believe that I just convinced him to do that after our last encounter with a Sasquatch. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow in the big city. Okay, guys, so we're here in the city. Maximus told me to meet him right here, and you can see that it's quite amazing in the background. And guys, I guess this makes the first day of my training, so I guess I'm gonna start looking for Maximus. Maximus! Maximus!
So, here we have the Sasquatch. Right here, okay? So put him over here. All right. Now, Survival Joe. Hey, you, right there. Now, you see Sasquatch. All right, you gotta figure out what you're gonna do. So, you go, yeah, because you're gonna trap him in here. So, he's gonna go here, and you're gonna be like, no. You're gonna go over here, all right? Now, you trying to get him in here. You understand? Huh? You understand? Do you understand? You don't understand. Talk, boy. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you. All right. So he's gonna go over here, and you're gonna think he's trying to trick you. So you're gonna go over here. All right, like that. But yeah, what was that doing? Huh? What was that doing, son? Huh? Cause he got it right here, and you got it. You got it.
We got him.
Keep going.
We got him.
See? Yep. Like it. Okay. All right. So we are gonna wear the Sasquatch mask. Okay.
Doesn't smell too good.
Is this enough? No. Here we go. We'll hit this around. Hit again.
Okay.
See it here? Learn how to fix stuff. Alright. Sasquatch? Alright, here you go. I got it ready. He's in trouble. And there he is. We caught him. Just 20, 39. It was after time was 39. How'd you go? Exit. X. Power. Come in again. Hey! What are you doing? Right. What you're gonna do, hey. There you go. Now show me. This is not my son. Go back and have a seat. Go back and have a seat. Oh!
Wow, now we're doing this. Maximus has taught me.
He gonna try to get loose. Got them rope? Alright, so he's trying to get loose. I got all that. I ain't got all that. How long live? Okay? Now, you live here. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna show you another way catch one. Alright, let's get this back in a circle like we had. Okay? Alright, now, cover it up with sticks. We don't want Sasquatch to shoot. There you go. Alright, now, this time here, we're gonna be just like we was, big Sasquatch. Big Sasquatch. Yeah, like that. And you get in here. Okay? This time, I'm gonna do it. Alright, you get back in there, you get hit in the woods. Alright, you hit him. Alright, now get down, so I can't see you. So here I come. I'm a Sasquatch. I'm coming. Making my way. Sasquatch making his way. I wonder what this is. All right, first thing happens, Sasquatch, you look around and he sees a stick. Okay, see, grab the stick. All right, now, Sasquatch look at it. He throws the stick, okay? Yeah, he looks down, he gets the other stick. Like, All right, then, before you know it, you pull her up. Okay, you got it? All right, you're circling, son. Circling fast. He doesn't know what's going on. All right, and then get his arm. All right, get your rope on top, son. All right, you got him. He's gonna try to get loose. You got that rope? All right, so he's trying to get loose.
Okay.
Sasquatch's trying to get loose. All right, have you got him?
Got him.
All right, but you got him, just like that. Now Sasquatch goes to walk. You know what's happening where he goes walk? He's like, look. All right, just like that.
Okay.
All right, let's go get it. Go. All right, I'm counting to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Okay, guys. We've been doing push-ups for...
Okay, take it. Show me again. Okay. We get you powered up. We'll go a little more power. Yeah. There we go. Let it stop, you. Right there. Does this look anything like this? Come on. Over here. I can get this memory verse. It's really important. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own.
Hey, pal.
Hi, Patty.
What you doing?
I hope you're not mad at me.
Oh, no, pal. I'm not mad at you.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, Ollie wasn't either, so that was good. But I
That's
still
good.
feel bad about what I did.
Yeah, and you should feel bad, but you can also feel good that you did the right thing and you went over and you talked to Ollie and you apologized and he forgave you.
Yeah, and
so-
that felt really good that he would forgive such a terrible thing that I did.
I told you would feel better if you went over there. And now you know for sure that you can trust Ollie, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I learned a lot, Miss Patty, but it sure is hard.
Well, all kinds of lessons are hard, but you know, there's one lesson we can know for sure. We can always trust God.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. And that's, I think, what your memory verse is about this week, isn't it?
It is, and I've been trying to learn it.
Well, would you like to try to recite it for the boys and girls?
Okay.
Okay.
Proverbs 3:5.
Uh-huh.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean
Yeah.
not into your own, it's a big word.
It is a big word.
Underneath. Understanding.
Understanding.
Lean not into your own understanding.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Proverbs 3:5.
Proverbs 3:5. That's a good verse for us to remember, isn't it?
It is, and I need to say it every day.
That would be a good idea. And that way it would help you to remember to always trust God to take care of you, right?
Yeah, it sure would.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you keep working on that, and I'm going to go feed Prissy, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later.
Alrighty.
Bye, pal.
Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. I'm going to go get a glass of water and work on this some more.
Come and join our happy day. Come and join Pig Patty as she goes on adventures all